Hi, everybody. I'm Parker. I'm an AI platform engineer at Sifted, and I help build Sifted's always-on logistics analyst, SiftedAI Copilot. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys ways to navigate our platform, where SiftedAI Copilot lives, and a few use cases to get you guys started. To start this video, I'm going to start off with a new navigational experience. For those of you that are Sifted clients, you may recognize this page. Currently, we do give you the option to switch between our old navigation as well as our new navigation. However, on March 31st, the default navigation will be the navigation that you guys see here. This is the page that you'll land at when you come out to Sifted. As you can see, there's a text box here that you can input any kind of prompt that you would want to dig into some of your data. Below, you'll see we have some auto Copilot insights here. I'm not going to go in those today. Today, we're going to work with general prompting and places within the platform that have analysis buttons that allow you to dive into already potential savings that we've realized and get the agent to dig into those further for you. But a good use case that we can start off with is getting an executive summary of your shipping profile for the last month. So we'll go ahead and submit this message here. Once you submit the message, you'll be able to see some thinking steps that are expandable once you get the full solution. As you can see here, what it does is it goes and grabs your general data. It looks at your data. It assigns KPIs to those common ones that we have on the platform: total gross spend, package volume, things like that. It gathers general information. It calculates core KPIs that we have on the platform, and it tries to provide you the best executive summary it could possibly provide. So a short, concise summary of your shipping that you could provide to your executives. As you can see here in its response, it provided a few things: volume and spend, delivery performance, weight and dimensional profile, and some key takeaways from this. You'll also notice at the bottom down here, we do have some follow-up questions. These are generated by the agent itself based on the data that it saw when it was doing its research to provide you the answer. So if you want to carry on the conversation, you can simply click on one of these, and we'll go with, what are my top accessorial charges driving that $3.2 million in February? And as this goes, I'll show you guys how to navigate throughout the platform with our new experience. So if you come over here and you go over to something like spend summary, this is a standard report that we had on our site that was usually first and foremost. You have your network insights, all your carrier management, as well as your scenario modeling. Cool thing about this is you can now collapse the sidebar to easily navigate across those while saving some screen real estate. And also, you have the agent button in the corner. So I can jump right back into this conversation and we can dig into this data alongside my reporting. So if I wanted to compare some of these stats for February of 2026 for that 3.2 million, I could come out here and I could go to the invoice date for all of February. And you'll see that 3.32 spend. And if we come down here and we go and look at the breakdown of the accessorial spend by charge, you notice the numbers are tying out across all of them there. You can export this visual. You can export it from here as well. But again, you do have the option to continue to dig through within the chat, which I think is really cool. Another thing I'd like to point out is at the beginning of the video, we did start in the full screen experience and then move to reporting, and it followed us to the sidebar. At any point on the platform, you are able to open the Ask Agent button. If you haven't started a full screen chat, you'll be presented with this. If you have started a full screen chat, you'll be presented with that chat. You can just hit the three dots in the corner and hit new chat to get back to this screen. And finally, the last thing I wanted to show today was some updates that we made to our recommendations page to integrate Copilot into it a little bit more. So let's say you're interested in your recurring repeat address corrections and your potential savings of about $500,000. You can go ahead here and click the Analyze button, and it will drill into the recommendation as well as begin the conversation with our agent to drill into this data and provide you some potential next actions or steps to just drill into it a little bit more to find the root cause. I went ahead and submitted the question and I closed out of the chat. And you can see in the corner, there was an orange dot next to the Ask Agent button, but we're presented with your chat is ready. So if you do ask a question and you want to get rid of the sidebar and navigate elsewhere to find more information, feel free to do so. You will get a notification when your chat is done. You'll open it up here. You'll get your key details and then some next steps to drill in more. Well, guys, I think that's going to be the end of this first use case video. I am a developer on this project, so I apologize if I'm a bit robotic when I'm recording these videos. I'm very passionate about what we've built, and I know it's an extremely, extremely powerful tool. So I want to be able to provide people with insights on ways to use it to its fullest extent. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the next one.